Oh, thank you. It's still your favorite teacher, a student from the Funzo Academy. So we're going to look at the investigation, which is the last investigation. So this investigation is different from the previous investigation because the previous investigation we're looking whether the factor is required or it is not required. But um in this investigation, we are going to look at the what? At the rate of the photosynthesis. So the rate, what do we mean by the rate? The rate means a what? Means speed. It means whether photosynthesis is occurring fast or whether photosynthesis is occurring what? It's occurring very slowly. That's what we mean by the what? By the rate. But in this experiment, we are going to investigate what the effect of the light intensity on the rate of the photosynthesis. Whether if we increase the light intensity, photosynthesis will occur fast. If we decrease, whether photosynthesis will occur fast or very slow. So in this investigation, the independent variable now, it is the what? It is the light intensity because it's the one that we are going to change. We are going to change the what? The amount of the light, whether it's going to increase or going to be decreased. So the factor that we are changing in the investigation, we call it the what? The independent variable, and normally in a graph it is at the what? At the x-axis. And the dependent variable is the factor that we are recording. What are we recording? We are going to record the speed of the photosynthesis, whether it's occurring fast or very slow. We are going to call it a what? Rate of the photosynthesis, and the rate of photosynthesis is our what? Is our dependent variable. So let's look at our experiment. Our experiment, we have a what? We have a lamp, right? A lamp, it produces a what? It produces a light. And we have these plants, and this plants is inside the what? Inside this beaker. And then there's a what? There's a plants, there's also a water, and also sodium bicarbonate. And this sodium carbonate is adding what? CO2. And then we have the water, and we place it at the what? At the lamp. So then also there will be information in the what? Of the gas bubbles. So we are going to change or alter the what? The distance of the what? Of the lamp. So as the lamp move closer, the light intensity what? Increase. As it move closer, the light intensity will what? Will increase. But as it move away from this apparatus, the light intensity will what? Will decrease, which means now the plants will receive a what? A less light. As it move closer, the plants will leave a what? A large number of what? Of light. So it means also there will be what? There will be different in the number of the bubbles that will be formed. As it moves closer, you may find out that the gas bubbles will be many or will be small. So let's look at this table. So at this table, as the light, at the distance between the lamp and the what? And the plants, as the lamp now move um the place, it is now 40. As it is move away, at 80 it is moving away, to 120 it is moving away. So it is moving away, the number of the bubbles what? Decrease. There will be no many bubbles that will be formed. As it moves at 120, number of bubbles remain to be 30. As it move 160 away, the number of bubbles decrease to be 25. So as you move away, the light intensity decreases. As it move away, the number of the bubbles that will be formed will be what? Will be less. So the number of the bubbles is measuring the what? The rate of the what? Of the photosynthesis. So the rate of the photosynthesis now, it is measured by what? By number of bubbles. By number of bubbles. It's measured by the number of the bubbles. So less bubbles means the rate of photosynthesis is very slow. High number of bubbles, photosynthesis is occurring very fast, which means as we move away, the number of bubbles decrease. As light intensity decrease, the number of the bubbles do what? Do decrease, which means the rate of the photosynthesis decrease. Which means now, let's look at our results. As the light comes further away from the plants, the number of the bubbles decrease, which means now, which means the rate of the photosynthesis what? The rate of the photosynthesis is also decreased as you move away. So the light intensity, as it increase, the photosynthesis rate will also what? Increase. The light intensity decrease, the photosynthesis rate will be slow. We measure the rate of photosynthesis by measuring the number of the bubbles. So I think now we're done with this experiment. I'm gonna see you at the next experiment. But don't forget that to identify whether the data of gases that is formed is oxygen or is not oxygen, we use what we call a glowing splint. We're done. Thank you. I'm signing out.